Do you want to discover the European continent in one unforgettable holiday? Are you looking to visit many cities, touching base between beautiful big capital cities and historical towns? With our itineraries, we got you covered. In today's video, we will travel more than 600 miles in 3 cities and in 3 countries in about 1 week, moving around using high-speed trains. Welcome back to Town Travel Tips. Remember to subscribe to the channel and like the video if you haven't already. It is really important to us. So, without further ado, let's dive into our tour of Europe. Millions of tourists visit Paris every year for various reasons, including the romantic streets, majestic buildings, and of course, the iconic Eiffel Tower. But there's a lot more. The French cuisine, the relaxed lifestyle, the Seine River, and the museums. And we could go on and on. Which spots should you not miss during this first leg of your trip? The Eiffel Tower is a must-see attraction regardless of how long you'll stay in Paris. The Tour Eiffel is a world-famous landmark and an icon of romance and love. It can be seen from most Parisian districts, and is a sight to behold day and night. Every day at 8 p.m. and every 60 minutes, 20,000 lights begin to sparkle, giving a great show for tourists and locals. An elevator takes you up 300 meters to the top, and Paris will be at your feet. It might sound cliché, but have a glass of champagne at the rooftop bar on the last floor. You will not regret it. Place de la Concorde is one of the biggest squares worldwide. Its placement between the Champs-Élysées and the Louvre make it a strategic point from where to explore the most famous Parisian landmarks, including the gigantic Egyptian column right in the middle of the square. With views of the Arc de Triomphe, the Eiffel Tower, and the Seine River, it's a favorite photo stop and a great spot to admire the outstanding past of this glorious country. You can't leave Paris before a touristy yet fantastic experience: a cruise on the Seine River. A bateau mouche is a traditional Seine cruise, lasting 1 or 2 hours, and a cheap and lovely way to see Paris from a different angle. Along the way, you'll see medieval bridges, the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, the Orsay Museum, and the Notre Dame Cathedral. Get on one of the last departures. Your last evening in Paris will be memorable, and the city by night will forever remain impressed in your memory. High-speed trains connect the main European cities efficiently and relatively cheaply, cutting off travel time between airports and city centers. In just a bit more than 3 hours, a Thalys bullet train will take you from Paris to Amsterdam, also stopping in the Belgian capital, Brussels. Amsterdam is a fascinating city, famous for its libertine customs and high quality of life. Exploring will mainly be done by walking or biking, as car usage in the center is very limited. From the Seine to the canals, if there was one thing you could do in Amsterdam, it would undoubtedly be a canal cruise. The canals of Amsterdam are a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and the ferries are one of the most incredible ways to explore the city's architecture, spectacular traditional buildings, and historic sites. If you could travel back in time to 1250, you would witness the construction of the first dam of Amsterdam. From here, the city started to be developed, and today, Dam Square is the heart of the town. The National Monument, a column of white stones dedicated to the Second World War casualties in front of Amsterdam's Royal Palace, is the prominent landmark in Dam Square, alongside the New Church, a Gothic-style building that hosted several Dutch kings' investitures. After much sightseeing, it is time to relax and enjoy the local delicacies. You can explore the city's thriving street food culture at Food Hallen, a trendy food market with various cuisines and traditional recipes. From dim sum to barbecue, tacos, and authentic Dutch pastries, you will leave Amsterdam with sweet memories of intense flavors and sweet fragrances. It is a 6-hour trip from Amsterdam to Berlin, even with the high-speed trains, but it is still faster than heading to the airport and taking a flight. Berlin ticks all of the boxes, with a fantastic nightlife scene, excellent local food, a rich history, famous beers, and some of the world's most outstanding monuments and museums. The German capital has everything a city tripper looks for, and it's no surprise that it's a student favorite. Craft beers and the fantastic multi-ethnic cooking scene all over Berlin are compelling reasons to visit. The Reichstag, or Parliament building, survived 2 wars and several political changes. This is great news for its stunning neo-Baroque architecture. There aren't many historical buildings in the city due to World War II, and the Reichstag is the one you should start your trip with. It features a recent glass dome that depicts the city's political openness and a big park nearby that looks perfect for chilling and drinking a local beer. The Holocaust Memorial is a memorial to remember the Jews who died in Europe during World War II. You are supposed to wander around the monument made of big black stones and marbles and see other people appear and disappear in a brief moment, resembling the tragedy of the Holocaust. It is a powerful place that inevitably makes you reflect on life and human history. The Brandenburg Gate is a neoclassical masterpiece built in the 18th century and should be at the top of your list of things to see in Berlin. The gate symbolizes the old division between East and West Berlin and the new peace and harmony of recent years. It is located in a vast area where bikes and e-scooters are the only vehicles allowed, surrounded by many cafes, restaurants, and shops. Are you planning a trip around Europe? Let us know in the comments section which are your dream destinations. We love hearing from you. If you liked our tour, check out our suggestions for another memorable Italian itinerary. Did you find this video helpful? Hit that like button if you did. Subscribe for more, and click that bell icon so you don't miss out on our future videos. Thank you for watching. Take care. Ciao!